What's up mga katalk? It's Nico. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. After months and months of waiting, anticipating, at na-move, finally, the Wonder Woman 1984 film is now out on the big screen for some countries and now ready for streaming by HBO Max. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that I learned from the movie Wonder Woman 1984. So without further ado, let's start rolling down the list. As usual, before I start this video, please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more chikahan, more kwentuhan, more good vibes, and more positive energy. And you may also follow me on my social media platforms, my Facebook page via NickTalk Vlog, and on my Instagram at Nico Madrilejo. Alright, so just like the last vlog that I uploaded, I have listed down the top 5 things that I wanted to share with you guys para hindi tayo masyadong kung saan-saan mapunta, para somehow meron tayong order. But right now, you see that, the setup is a bit different. Well, it's not the usual backdrop that I have, but I just wanted to pay homage to Wonder Woman. And it's just a wonderful, empowering film. So if you can see at my back, I have the toys with me. So these two are my McFarlane toys. This is the her normal suit, which is a bit brighter because nga yung 1984 film is, it's more vibrant because of the culture and the art that's happening during that decade. And of course, this golden armor Wonder Woman. It's also from McFarlane. If you see the film, the backstory of this golden armor is just so amazing. So that's one of the things that you want to watch out for. And then I also have my Funko Pop toys, of course, here with me. This one, another golden armor Wonder Woman from the 1984 film, and this one also. So this one is flying, and this one, the other one, is just standing on guard. And why do I have them, both of them out? Because they're protecting my tiara. It's probably my first time showing this to you guys, so ito siya. I'm not gonna take this out, but I just wanted to give a big shout out to my friend, my mentor, my colleague, my brother, and a fellow YouTube personality, Felix of Flixnacks. He was the one who actually made this from scratch. Can you believe it? It's made out of illustration board. I mean, can you believe it? He does amazing artworks and handicrafts. And so, if you're into those kind of content, anything related to art like song covers, cake making, and handicrafts making, head on to his YouTube channel. I'll link his YouTube channel on my description. You may also follow him and subscribe for more of those kind of content. So I just wanted to flex that because it's so nice. It's so nice. So going back to the list, oh, by the way, a disclaimer, this is not going to be like a reaction video for the movie because I know that a lot of us doesn't have access to it right now. But if you are resourceful, you will find ways to watch the film. Yeah, this is not going to be a spoiler. I'm not going to be mentioning any scenes where these lessons came from, but I'll probably give some hints so that you could be a little bit excited about it. I know for a lot of the DC fans and Team Wonder Woman like me, you have already watched almost all of the trailers and reviews and have read the synopsis, so you would probably know what the plot is, like sino yung mga villains and what are the things that you have to watch out for. So that's that. I'll give you that. So okay, going back to the list, Number one from the top 5 things that I learned from the Wonder Woman 1984 film is nothing good is born from lies. So that's one of the lines that Diana Prince or Wonder Woman dropped during the film, and that's actually true. Why? Because truth will always come out. Truth will always find its way to surface and to tell its side. How many of you guys have heard of the phrase na the only reason why I lied to you because I want to protect you. I didn't want to hurt you. And I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense at all. Like, malalaman at malalaman mo pa rin naman yung totoo eh. And if you don't want to hurt the other person by lying, nothing good comes from lying. I know that I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming that I am. I might have lied, a number of times already. But I paid the consequences of my lies, and really the truth will always come out there. No matter how hard you try to conceal it, to hide it, it'll always find its way out. And so I encourage you, even if it's hard to tell the truth, no matter how dangerous it may be, because one way or another, it'll come out. And like for example, you're trying to climb your way up to the top, and you're lying your way up there. It's not, it's not as pleasant as you think it'll be. And that actually brings me to number 2, which is also one of the lines that was dropped by Diana Prince, and it says, "Greatness is not what you think. Greatness is not what you think." Why? Because for a lot of us, our definition of success and greatness is merely measured upon the treasures that we have, the money that we have on our bank accounts, the titles that we hold, and a lot of us don't realize the weight of it all. Diba? It's not a very uncommon thing that you hear people like they're not happy despite all of the money that they have, or like they got the promotion or they got the title that they badly want, but when they get there, parang it's empty and it's stressing them out, And so, what I learned dito sa phrase na to is really get to know yourself and define success and define greatness yourself. You don't need the society to tell you that, hey, this is what success looks like. This is what greatness looks like. You should be doing more of this. You should be doing more of that. Para you can be this great or you can be this successful. You define it for yourself, because if people dictate that to you, or people, shove that down your throat, that greatness wouldn't look and feel as you think it would. You know what I'm saying? Because kung ibang tao yung nag-dictate nun sa'yo, that might be their perspective of greatness and success, but for you, it may be different. So, especially now, Especially now. Like, there are reunions that are happening, but of course, please be careful. Huwag tayo magsama-sama ng 10 and above, You just have to be very, very safe. The pandemic is still out there. So yeah, like, whenever we do family reunions, like, stop asking and be sensitive with your questions like, kailan ka ba mag-aasawa? Kailan ba ako magkakaapo? Bakit ang taba mo? Those kind of questions. Let's be sensitive and, let's just be kind to one another, because we don't know the things that they're going through. Just don't. Please, just don't. Number 3. So, in line with that thought, diba? Number 3 is you will always want more. If society tells you a certain set of standards and how you should be living your life, you will always want more. Why? Parang you will always compare yourself with others na parang, okay, if success is getting promoted twice, but you got promoted once only, diba? Parang sasama loob mo, and you will always want more. But what you don't realize is the weight that comes out of it, diba? ano ba yung consequence nun? Ano ba yung gravity na kapag na-promote ka na dalawang beses, what are the responsibilities that come after the promotion? What I would want to encourage you also, and this is actually pretty much the same message that is being sent throughout the film, is for us to be responsible with our wants, with our wishes, with our hopes, with our dreams. That we do not forget our humanity, regardless of the things that you want in life, that you still continue to be human, that you still continue to be self-aware, you know, the things that are going to happen if you pursue that. You know what I'm saying? Kunyari, you wish to have lots and lots of money. Like, okay, if you get to a position that you have lots and lots of money, what then? Diba? What's the purpose kasi? Parang that's what I'm trying to point here. What is your purpose of doing it? Is it because you would want to be a source and a symbol of blessing for others? Or is it just because you just wanted to have more and more and more and more, but you forget yourself? Like, nagde-decline yung health mo, yung relationships mo, hindi na siya ganun ka-okay. Like, at what expense are you willing to pay to get there? Diba? What I just wanted to encourage you also, lalo ngayon, di ba, kakatapos lang ng Christmas and mag-New Year, is for us to be responsible with our wishes, with our hopes, with our dreams. Lalo ayan, tayo mga Pilipino, napakahilig natin sa New Year's resolution. If your intention of doing those New Year's resolution is to really like improve yourself and to better yourself, then that's well and good. Alam ko naman na ginagawa natin yon, na maganda yung intention natin. Pero, isipin din natin ano yung mga magiging repercussions nun. Like, what are the sacrifices that we have to make also for us to get there. Like, for example, the purpose that I'm talking to you about is like, eto, ang pinaka-common na New Year's resolution is, I want to lose weight or gusto kong pumayat. Now, what is your purpose and what is your reason for wanting that? Is it because you hate your body? That's why you want to get rid of all the fat and all that? Or is it because you wanted to make it healthy? You wanted to become stronger? Diba? It's a different mindset. It's pretty much the same result, but the mindset is different. Kasi if you're yung constant thinking mo na parang, I hate my body, I have to get rid of all these fats and all that. Parang hindi, ewan ko, parang iba kasi yung nagpo-fuel kapag may hate or may anger. It's different Then when you sprinkle a little bit of love, sprinkle a little bit of self-love, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you will always want more, that's well and good, but you know, just be responsible and just have the right mindset, have the right purpose on why you want more. Because at one point, you would just have to be content with what you have. Which brings us to number 4. The truth is enough. Enough na Enough na yung katotohanan. A lot of times we hurt ourselves because we just want more than the truth. Like, if you confess to somebody that you like the person and that person doesn't respond well, diba? That the answer doesn't sit well with you. Parang, that truth should be enough in itself. Like, hindi ka niya gusto. Or you're not compatible. Or that person is not ready at the moment. Or masyado mo siyang kinot off guard. Diba? That should be the truth at that point. Huwag mo nang kalkalin na, ano ba yan, pangit ba ako, may nasabi ba ako, hindi pa maganda ugali ko. You know, stop going there because the truth should be enough. Mahirap talaga tanggapin yung truth, but it should be enough na for you to let go and free yourself from all of the things that are happening to you, regardless if it's good or bad. Last but not the least, my top 5 is we are so many things. We are so many things. But we are human, first and foremost. My wish and my hope as we cross over into 2021 is that regardless of the hopes and the dreams that we have, that we continuously stay human, na yung mga gusto natin sa buhay would be for our benefit first and foremost, and for the benefit of the people around us. Because if you take that out of the equation, like, everything goes out of the window. Sobrang empty, sobrang lungkot, and sobrang para siyang black hole na hihigupin ka na lang. And there's just no joy in it. Meron akong bonus, and there's just one line that Diana dropped, and that struck me so hard. Not verbatim, every day I give my everything, like my best, all of me, and I'm okay with that, and I'm happy to do that. But sometimes the things that I want, I can't have. Like, it's so unfair. It's so unfair that I always give my everything, I always give my best effort for others, but they can't reciprocate that back. I know that hurts, but there is a time and season for everything. Like, we can't expect people to return the same amount of effort and love and appreciation that we give them, but it should be enough for us to give because we're in the position of giving. And so, that's just a bit of a reminder for myself and to you all who are givers also. So, take heart, because your time will come, your day will come that the right people, the right person, and the right time will come for you to reap all the fruits of your labor. So hold on to that hope, hold on to that truth, because we deserve to be loved the same way that we love. You deserve it, I deserve it, we all do. So that's it for today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit spontaneous, and I hope you appreciate that kahit medyo makalat. So this has been Nico. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye!